Good morning. This is Pastor Mark Thompson, Blomkest Baptist Church. It is February 12th, 2014. This is our second installment of keeping up with the Blomkest Baptist Church, or the bbc-legacy.org. That's our website. And we consider it to be a legacy here. Last week we had an installment, just kind of giving you a rundown of what was going on in video diary number 1. This is video diary number 2. I need to come up with a better name than that, but that's what we have right now. Legacy is in our name because we're a 138-year-old church in west central Minnesota. We started out in the farmland, probably about 5 miles away. Started out as Blomkest Baptist Church. We were kind of in Lake Lillian at that time. They decided that they would they'd move the church building across country, like I say, maybe about 5 miles, into Blomkest. During that winter, they were hauling the, actually it was a spring, they were hauling the church building in from the country, and they were going up a hill and they got stuck. They had the church building in that area for, I believe it was like 3 to 4 months, sitting waiting for the land to dry out so they could bring it the rest of the way in. And here we are today in the heart of downtown Blomkest, Minnesota, population 212. And we are celebrating our 138th birthday anniversary this year. But legacy is in the name because it's become a legacy in the community. It's become a legacy in many families in our area, that Blomkest Baptist Church is here and is going to continue in the future. We're taking this year to explain or to reveal to everybody what we're doing to grow this church. There's been a time that this church has been thriving. It's had 100 families in it. It's been packed wall to wall. Right now, we're not so much that. We're quite a bit smaller. I am a part-time pastor, and I'm trying to expand the vision, expand the horizon of our parishioners as well as the community at large. And I'm getting them to understand that not only will we impact this community, but we can impact the entire world at large. That's what we're trying to do. This Sunday, we're coming up with a theme of being a legacy in your community, being a legacy in Christ. We see in Psalm 78 speaks directly towards what we are called to do and the praises that we throw up to God all the time because of it. It tells us in verse 4, we will not hide them, the legacy, the training, the information. We will not hide our knowledge of God from our children. We will tell the next generation. That, in a nutshell, is what we're looking at here. We're going to be back every week through the end of the year of 2014. And hopefully I'll be able to give you updates as to how the community is growing, both spiritually, physically, hopefully, and as we impact the world for Christ. In about a month, we're going to be opening up our Legacy House, which is right next door. It's the old parsonage. This is one thing that we're going to do to impact our community as a whole. Legacy House is a ministry of Blomkest Baptist Church. It is the parsonage that we are developing into a type of model home. And everything in this parsonage, in the Legacy House, is offered to those people in need, free of charge. They can come in, they can set up an appointment, they can email me, they can call me, set up an appointment, and we will be there. And anything they want, they can come in, they can take, because we all understand what it was like when we were starting out when we were young. Sometimes we didn't have the ability to do the things, the necessary things we needed to do for our family. Legacy House is our way of impacting our community and those who are in need around here, who may need a small hand up in life. And as we do that, we're bringing the grace of God, we're bringing the glory of God into their lives. We are living out the legacy that we have begun 138 years ago. And we are reaching forward. And we're saying this legacy is going to be something that's both now and in the future. It is what we will tell our next generation. We will tell the next group of children who come up who are being trained in the church. We will tell them this is your responsibility because you are a child of God and this is how you help your neighbors. I was looking at one of my favorite books here a couple days ago, rereading part of it. It was called The Code of the Samurai. And as I was looking at this, I found it to be very interesting. in the beginning, the general information, it speaks of what you teach the new samurai who come in. A samurai is a guardian of sorts. And the idea is that you always keep death in your mind. And not that the end is coming, not that you're going to die, not a sorrowful thing, but a responsibility that you have to your family and to your community. Because death is on your mind, you should feel obligated to do as much as you can for your community and your family. Do not leave any of your duties undone. Do not leave any of your obligations without being fulfilled. That is sound advice for all of us. Advice that we have, our obligation is to our fellow human beings, to serve them, to support them, and to bring Christ to everybody. That's our idea. That's a legacy house. That's a BBC legacy. And we just invite you to check out our website, bbc-legacy.org. And you can email me at Pastor Mark at bbc-legacy.org. And I will reply to you. You can follow me on Twitter, Pastor Mark, at Pastor Mark BBC. And I am not, again, Pastor Mark from Seattle. I'm Pastor Mark from Blomkest Baptist Church, West Central Minnesota. And we'd just like to say God bless you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Next week we'll have our next installment. Video diary number 3 will be coming. Thank you.